Gives me great pleasure to announce the 2013 Channel Islands Sports Personality of the Year award. That goes to Tobyn Horton.
A moment to savour. Tobyn Horton celebrated his best year ever with his close family at the Radisson last January. Also present, a lifelong friend. For more than 20 years, Horton has had professional squash player Chris Simpson by his side. But in 2013, they went head-to-head for the main awards.
If it wasn't me, I'd love it to have been Chris, and I would have been equally as happy, really. It was like, you know, I've got a lot of respect for how hard Chris has worked, and I know how much effort he's put in over the years, and so, you know, it's I'd have been so happy if he would have won as well.
And for one Guernsey school, they form part of a golden generation of Sarnian sportsmen. Their class also included NatWest Island Games tennis champion Pat Osier, Guernsey cricket captain Jamie Nussbaumer and the great Ross Allen. They all have their specialties. Horton eventually chose cycling after a never-to-be-forgotten success on the squash court.
He doesn't mention it often, you know, just 3 or 4 times every time we see each other.
I think I'd been playing for a few years by the time Chris kind of started, and after his first game I beat him. I think the second game he beat me, so I kind of quit and started something that was I couldn't be beat that. Yeah. But no,
it still annoys me now. I just realised it's annoying me.
And in 2014, Horton has proved difficult to beat on the bike. He wasn't able to help his new team Madison Genesis to a Tour Series win, as he'd done a year earlier. They finished second in their second season. But in the space of 3 days in London in June, some capital gain. The individual glory he'd craved came first at Canary Wharf, and then straight after, his sprint finish illuminated the London Nocturne.
last year I was very, very consistent, always, you know, several podiums, always in the top 10 in most races that I was. This season wasn't so consistent, but I've won 2 big races in the UK, and so as a whole I'm much happier with this year, having won 2 races.
The team was under a lot of pressure. You know, it's the middle of a very important series for us as a team. Our sponsors were very focused on that series, and so to perform under pressure just shows the quality of Tobyn's riding and ability as an athlete.
Then on the final day of the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Horton didn't finish the road race, but still finished the Games in style. He carried the flag at the closing ceremony. That night, he was a proud Guernseyman. He'll be the same next week, if he becomes only the 2nd person after Andy Priaulx to become the Sports Personality of the Year for a 2nd time.